Hello and welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you a stitch. I have this stitch, but the multiples, it's different. It's a little bit wavy. I have it on my other channel. The stitch is reversible, I think, for a tank top, for a baby blanket, for summer, spring. I think it's nice. From this is a different multiple. So from this you can work with this, for example. You can do like a table runner, like a cardigan. With this one, the stitch is not reversible. So this is the front of the work, and this is the back. So maybe for a cardigan, for a vest, for a table runner, you can use this this stitch. And on top here, we're gonna close with one single crochet in each stitch. So it's gonna be a little bit better, not so pointy. Yeah. So if you want, you can try. This stitch works with front post, shells, back post also. Yeah. So you can, from this one, you can do this. It's very, very easy, goes really fast. This one has only one row repeat. The other sample that I showed you with the back post, front post, it has 2 rows repeat, because one row you're gonna do front post and the next row you're gonna do back post. Yeah. But some of you, if you want to work with this stitch, you can choose this one for even a table runner if you like. It's nice to work with variegated yarn with this stitch, or changing colors. It's up to you how many rows you're gonna change. So this stitch works with multiples of 7 plus 6 more chains, and after you chain multiples of 7 plus 6 more chains, you're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook you're gonna do a single crochet, and then you're gonna do a single crochet in each chain until you finish the row. I'm gonna work now with 3.0 millimeter crochet hook. After you finish, for example, the one row of single crochet in each chain, you will chain 2. But if you choose to do a blanket, for example, or a table runner, I will suggest maybe do 3 or 4 rows of single crochet in the beginning, and then start with a stitch. Yeah. I think that will be much better, because it's a little bit you know, curly here, unless you like. Yeah. So in here on the top, I closed with a single crochet in each stitch. It's up to you if you want to put 2 or 3 rows in the beginning, and you're gonna finish with 2 or 3 rows. Depends how many you're gonna do at the bottom. That's the same way you're gonna finish the numbers of rows. Yeah. Okay, so after you chain 2 into the first stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet. We have 2 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through these 2 loops. Okay, now we're gonna skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna put in there 6 double crochets. I think this stitch for a table runner will look very nice with a thin yarn. Maybe work with 2.0, 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. So how many I did? 4, 5, and the 6th one. Yeah, with this one you're gonna have to be careful to make sure that you put exactly 6, not 5, not 7. Yeah. Then we're gonna chain 1, and now we're gonna skip the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the 7th stitch we're gonna repeat. We're gonna do 6 double crochets. So 6 double crochets in 1 stitch. And you can do so many things just starting like this, the base that we're doing right now, this row. You can do so many different patterns, let's say. Okay, chain 1, and again skip the next 6 stitches, 2, 4, 6, and into the 7th stitch you're gonna do 6 double crochets. That's why I said if you choose to do a table runner or a blanket, put at least I will say 4 rows of single crochet, and maybe this one is not going to be so curly, yeah, the bottom, if you choose to do a blanket or a table runner. Yeah, with this one you're gonna have to pay attention to make sure that you put 6. So many times I put 5 or 7, so I have to go back and redo. Chain 1, and again we're gonna skip the next 6 stitches, 2, 4, 6, and into the 7th stitch we're gonna do 6 double crochets. So at the end you should have 2 stitches left. If it's less or more, something it's not right. For example, if you choose to do a blanket or a table runner, make sure that these shells that we're doing, the 6 double crochets in one stitch, it's odd number, 2, 4, 6. So you see here I chained multiples of 7, 21 chains plus 6 more chains, and I have only 4 clusters of the shells, yeah, 4 shells. So when you chain, for example, multiples of 7 and you want to do with the front post, back post, then you're gonna have to make sure that you chain, let's say, multiples of 7, that it's even number, yeah, not odd number, like I chain 21 plus 6 more chains. Make sure that it's maybe 28, yeah, 32, and so on, yeah. So now we're not gonna chain anything. Now we're gonna skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna do 2 double crochet together. But if you are to do the stitch with to work with the front post and back post with this one, maybe you, instead of this row, it's okay to do it like this, with the beginning 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets at the end. But after this row, maybe you should do a single crochet in the beginning and at the end, yeah. Now depends how you're gonna start. For example, you're gonna start with the back post or the shell or front post and so on, yeah. So we're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and into the first stitch you're gonna do a double crochet. You're not gonna chain anything, yarn over the hook, and now we have the first cluster of 6 double crochets. So you're gonna skip the first 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and in between the 3rd and the 4th double crochet, right in the middle, we're gonna do 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, see, right in the middle. Okay, so we have 6. You're gonna chain 1, and then you're gonna move to the next cluster, the shell, and we're gonna do the same. Skip the first 3 double crochets, and in between the 3rd and the 4th double crochet of this cluster, we're gonna go there and put 6 double crochets. The stitch that I did on my other channel, Crochet Mood, I did with 5 multiples of 5 plus 1 more chain, and it gets a little bit wavy, the stitch. So if you don't like that, you can do with multiples of 7 plus 6 more chains. Chain 1 and move to the next cluster, and right in the middle between the 3rd and the 4th double crochet we're gonna do 6 double crochets. I think this one for beginners, it's really easy, goes really fast. So if you want to try this, you guys the beginners, this will be a nice project, even for a summer scarf, but then you're gonna have to do it with a very thin yarn, and it's not quite easy. Your fingers are gonna cramp. So the last shell here, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna skip the first 3 double crochets, and between the 3rd and the 4th we're gonna do 6 double crochets. 5, one more. So we're not going to chain anything now. We're going to move to the last stitch right here. So we're going to do 2 double crochet together, which means you're not finishing the double crochet. So you have 3 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through these 3 loops, you're going to chain 2 and so on. So if you choose to do with the front post, back post, make sure that you have how you say, odd number of shells. So I have 4. If I am to start this, for example, I started with the front post, shell, front post, shell, and so on. If I am to have even number of shells, I'm going to start with the front post and then shell, front post and shell. I'm not going to finish with the front post. So make sure that you have odd number. If you are to do this, you don't it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many chains, if it's odd or number the shells. But if you want to do this, make sure that it's odd number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shells. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you like this this stitch, and you can do so many things. Curtains, this is quite nice, and the stitch is reversible. Yeah. So give it a try. The other one I did, it's kind of wavy. Wait for it, I have the sample right here. So this one, it's a little bit wavy, multiples of 5 plus 1 more chain, so it's a little bit kind of wavy, but this one is flat. So if you choose to do something like a, let's say, a tank top or a blouse or a scarf, this will be quite nice. So you can try this this stitch, and you repeat the next next row. You're gonna chain 2 and you're gonna do a, let's say, a double crochet here, and then you move to the first shell, and in between the third and the fourth you're gonna put 6 double crochets. You move to the next, and this is quite nice. And this is a yarn that I bought many years ago. It has this shiny thingy, and it's quite nice for a summer scarf or for a top, blouse. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this stitch. Sorry for this tutorial to be so long. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.